Hello everybody, and welcome back to Children of Morta. I am Bex, your cozy punk host, and we're pretty punk today. This game goes hard. I'm not continuing the main story today, but I wanted to showcase the family trials. Now, it does, I don't want to say it contains spoilers for the main story. It doesn't for the story, but it's a mode in which all of the playable characters are already unlocked, and all of the abilities are not readily available, but they are something that will occur in-game. But this is to show you how that works. Challenge yourself in randomly generated dungeons and family trials. Unlike the main story, all progress is lost when you die. So this is another game mode where it is exclusively a roguelike. And I will show you. I've been playing a little bit of it myself in my own time, and it is very fun, but it is extremely challenging. We'll be playing as Mark, because he's the most fun. And excuse various noises while I rearrange myself. Right. I'm finding it a little bit difficult to see in the office right now because the sun is shining directly onto the magnolia wall behind me. So I can see where Mark is because that is in my shadow. Right, if you will see bottom left of the screen, you'll see a level up bar, an XP bar. To be honest, even the money looks different. You also have different kinds of enemies. Stun them. These ferocious enemies will drop a variety of really good loot. I didn't read that. Excuse me. Oh, I am actually quite low on health already. That's a bit disappointing, but I can barely see a thing. Oh, spider. Out of the way. Yeah, I can't see much. This game is very dark. I also do not have enough range. And there's a level up, and the level up does do a significant amount of damage to enemies that you are surrounded by. And I just got punched in the face. See, it's kind of like a bullet heaven. When you level up, it'll give you a list of things that you can do, which is very unlike the main story. And I think health regen might be a good idea. These scorpions are quite mean. These guys are the worst because they spit out these webs that slow you down, and it's really bloody annoying. I'd rather they just did damage to me, honestly. It's gets me quite tricky to actually get a look on them. They just jump around. Okay, so now we can see what that first charm was that I picked up. Deal a massive amount of damage to yourself and nearby enemies. That doesn't seem great. Let's switch that out. Looks like I'm doing enough damage to myself. I cannot see the minimap. The sun is so damn bright. I cannot see it. Okay. I picked a hell of a time of day to play a really, really dark game. I didn't read that either, I apologize. I'm so used to just spam clicking everything and just being like, I hope I live, because that is generally my style of gameplay, even I say even when I'm playing by myself, but I definitely do that while recording. I said that wrong. I meant only when I'm playing by myself, but that is not the case, as clearly demonstrated several times. I really did pick a terrible time to do this. I can barely see anything. Oh, that's it's so dark. Level up. Right. Increased dodge chance, increased critical hit chance. This is got a few of these. Ooh. Divine Grace, heals a portion of your maximum health at the start of any floor. Okay, so charms are the things that you activate, and Divine Grace is the items that are. I am suddenly forgetting all the right words to describe things. Passive. It's a passive ability. That's it. I'm a professional, don't you know? I know exactly what I'm doing and saying at all times, in case you were uncertain. Okay, so did we open up another gate? Yeah, we did, but we went through it. We do have rage available, but I like to save that for the ferocious enemies. And as you can see, we have challenges per room, or per level. And this one is to kill a set number of enemies to unlock the door to progress. Sometimes it'll want you to do it in a set amount of time. That'll be a bonus objective, which we might see today. Decrease restrain. Increase XP, that's what that is. I seriously can't see this becoming a problem. And then we use these portals. I mean, you gotta hold down B to use them, which I sometimes do forget and wonder why it isn't working. Kill all ferocious enemies this time. And that can be the green ones or the gold ones that are standard in the main story. The green ones are not as strong. That's the gold ones. The gold ones are... Oh yeah, decrease rage drain. That made it last a lot longer. Ooh. Gains damage boost the further attackers. I like lightning damage. There is a solid learning curve to this that I have not yet grasped, because it's, I wouldn't say it's easy in early levels, but there is a significant increase in difficulty after a certain point. I get rid of these spikes. See, this is the only game where I don't hate spikes, because the way they work is much friendlier than in most other games. But they actually are typically used to your advantage. It's only if you stay on them that they hurt you. Just want to check that corner. Probably will only do one run just to demonstrate. I almost certainly will not reach the boss. There are bosses and I have reached them 3 times, have not yet beat any of them yet. And it does seem to be randomized bosses from the game, which would also be, I suppose, spoilers, but it could also be decent practice for the main game. More experience. Okay. I'm gonna elves. Not entirely certain what else it does. I should probably check that. No. Well, we'll level up. Shorter cooldown would be useful for the whip. The whip does stun, which is very useful. That's all that I'm saying. I'm gonna clear the level before continuing. Might not be many places to go, but if there's any loot. I did take damage from that, which is kind of annoying, but I also did quite literally walk into it, so never mind. Okay, yeah, don't want that. Got that. Oh yeah, the shrines. Yep. Doesn't give you a whole lot of gold, but the gold has its uses, and I just hope we do find one of those areas before we die. If we don't, I may do another video just to try and cover that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was just like, that's the thing. This one is actually quite difficult. I'm stuck. Because they spawn so many of these bad guys. The thing that I'm standing by right now does release a burst of energy like you saw. But it's quite difficult. Getting stuck. $17 health. Okay, I think we did it, but that was painful. Let's do increased dodge chance. Let's see if we can find any health drops. Just want to make sure. Oh no, are we? Oh no, we are done. That's one of the other things that we popped. It's this thing that we gotta wait to do. Okay, that's where we came out of. Just want to make sure. Okay, time to go. Ah, the respite room. Make sure we can get whatever we can out of these. Yeah, that health restore at the start of each level is dead useful. But only if you survive the level. These can also drop health, which is useful. And money does have its uses in this mode. Right, okay, so this lady heals us. Does cost 50, but that's fine. We can buy Divine Graces. Inflict lightning when combo kill. I like that. We can't afford it though. Chance to throw an axe while attacking. That would be useful. Become temporarily invisible. That would not. We'll get this one. And we can upgrade using gems. And I think I'll upgrade that one. And we can actually afford to upgrade more. So we'll upgrade this one. And this is a gamble. What did we get? Nothing. I don't know. Okay. Moving on. This is when it starts to get a bit difficult, when it goes into the higher level areas. Oh! Sometimes does this one. The cooldown on the whip is somewhat unforgiving. I do like the fact that it sort of mixes and matches all the enemies from the games in different areas, so it keeps it quite fresh. But it doesn't drop a whole lot of like harder enemies at you. Wrong way. It's facing the wrong way. Right, we got our rage, but I want to save that, see if a bigger enemy comes out. It did not, so that means we get to use it later. Chance to fire projectiles in different directions from being hit. Interesting. Also got a level up. Ooh, chance for enemies to explode. That's always a fun one. Okay, so we're now getting towards the levels that have more environmental hazards, which is... no, I can't say it's ever that fun. It's also extremely dark and I can't see. I can just about see where Mark is, and that is about it. Just there we go. Oh, he exploded. Democracy in action. Oh, there is a bad guy there. I could not tell what he was doing, but I also don't know that he knew what he was doing. He just seemed a bit confused. I'm struggling to see quite considerably. Okay. This guy is unpleasant. We may die here. Oof. That was unpleasant. But we lived. And there's also these projectiles. Right. Okay. I would ideally like a health drop. I mean, if that's not too much trouble. Oh, this is not looking good. Health? Health. Thank you. It's not a lot of health, mind. Okay, we're gonna explore and find the portal room. I think I might. I doubt it's in this next room, but it would be nice if it was. I don't think we're done here yet. Nope. Interesting. Get rid of these guys, they're the worst. Don't really need money right now. Really like some health. I'm actually kind of amazed I'm still alive. Yeah, we're probably gonna die here. Yeah, there we go. Well, that was Family Trials of Children of Morta, everybody. It's a tough one. Like, after the first few levels, it hits those kinds of levels and it just gets exponentially more difficult. But yeah, we do have other characters we can play. But I might show another character next time, but I just love playing as Mark, so that's just me. But yeah, that was it. Thank you everybody so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye. I mean, okay, bye. Jeez, I perfected my outro there and then I fucked it up. Okay, bye. Bye. Shit.